Hi, I'm John Rampton with Search Engine Journal, here with Adam Proehl from NordicClick. How's it going?
It's going good, John. How are you?
Excellent. Thanks for being here. Now, you're obviously help people selecting the right agency, in that world. But say I'm a company and I really want to find the right agency. What should I know prior to starting to look for an agency?
Well, John, I think there's a few questions you have to ask yourself first. Number one, what exactly is it you're trying to solve?
Yeah.
It's amazing how many companies they don't know. So it could be, for example, does your search suck? Do you have an e-commerce site? Are you not selling enough? Are you not selling anything? What are you trying to solve? Be as specific as you can.
Yeah.
Number two.
Now, when you say sell, are you talking about what if it's a business or service and they have 50,000 things?
Sure.
Should they redefine it into one or two things, or in
well,
general?
I think it's helpful when you narrow it down as much as possible. So if you've got a certain product line that isn't selling, if you've got a certain type of maybe a certain price point product that's not selling, or if your average order value is way down, what are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
Be as specific as you can.
Okay.
And so I think that will help the agency. That will help you and the agency.
That helps
when
you
you're trying
know
to
what you
select
can
it,
really sell. Tell them what you sell.
Exactly.
Help them sell it better.
Exactly. And then you have to know what success looks like. You don't have to necessarily now. If you don't know that, it's okay, because the right agency can help you figure that out.
Yeah.
But you should know that you don't know what success looks like.
Yeah.
And as you're interviewing agencies, as you're looking for the right agency, one of the things you need help with is, hey, tell me how will I know if we're doing good?
Yeah.
How will I even know?
Cool. Well, thank you very much. It's again, any other tips for knowing about yourself or knowing what you can explain to an agency to find the best one?
I think it's just, there's always, if you're talking about, there's always a question about, should we do an agency? Should we go for an agency? Should we go internal?
Yeah.
There's oftentimes legitimate arguments either way. Either way.
Sides.
Both sides. Sometimes you could, if you need a high-level subject matter expertise, you can't possibly hire this type of expertise for any type of reasonable price, go for an agency. If it's a short-term need, go for an agency. There's often times where you want to start with an agency and build a team over time internally. Just kind of maybe map that path out in your head. Figure out what you want to do.
It sounds like the most important thing, and the most important thing really for our readers, is knowing what you want to get out of it. And knowing yourself enough that you can explain it to others and really, explain your product.
Because there's all sorts of different types of agencies out there. There's ones who do high-level strategic consulting, but they don't actually do any of the work, and they have great value. They do have great value as long as you have a plan for getting the work done. Otherwise, what happens? You have a wall full of binders that have these brilliant strategic plans, and they just never get implemented. Right?
Yeah.
You're better off just in that case, you're better off just having someone to come in and do the work. And so it's okay if you want. There's other agencies that they're just really, really good at doing the work.
Yeah.
But they're not necessarily going to lead you anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. That's okay too. It's just a matter of mapping out what you need.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Again, John Rampton, Search Engine Journal. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Link Research Tools. Feel the power. Work with trust. This is Susan. As an SEO expert, she's faced with the ultimate goal: evaluate and build high-quality links to rank her customers on the first page of Google. But let's be honest, Susan is just sick of it. How can she take care of business when her daily work is
now
devastating?
Is a lot of the SEO and the SEM community starting to adopt best practices for content strategy and the discipline of content strategy and user experience and information architecture.